We are starting, as Doug mentioned, Texas lawmakers are trying to save you a little bit of money on what you pay for your medications.
Everybody wants to save. Today, the Texas House did pass a bill that would create a state program to import certain medications, little asterisk there, from Canada. Political reporter Jack Fink has been looking in on this, more on how the program would work and also what people are kind of saying about it at this point. Jack?
Well, Doug and Nicole, House Bill 25 passed nearly unanimously, 144 to 1. Now it heads to the Texas Senate. The Texas Pharmacy Association opposes the bill, expressing concerns over safety, but supporters say Texans spend twice as much as Canadians for their prescription drugs and that the potential to save money is real.
That would be absolutely amazing.
Kelly Anderson of Dallas hopes a new bill will become law and would save her and other Texans money on their prescription drugs. If ultimately approved, the state of Texas would create a program allowing certain drugs to be imported from Canada, where they cost less. Right now, Anderson says she must spend thousands of dollars on medications to treat her asthma.
So until I meet my out-of-pocket deductible, which is $8,000, until then, I have to pay for everything out of pocket.
It's kind of amazing that
at a news conference at the Texas Capitol, both Democratic and Republican lawmakers wrote and pushed for the bill.
We can help ensure that Texans can afford the prescription drugs they need for themselves and for their families. This bill is about saving lives.
The bill would require the state to work with Canadian suppliers and select the drugs that would save Texans money.
A program like this would have the potential to save Texans money, but it would not be a slam dunk.
Steve Rodriguez, a pharmacist at Doherty's Pharmacy in Dallas, says safety of the drugs is also crucial.
Is this drug safe? Where did it come from? We have what's called a track and trace. It's a pedigree where we know where that drug came from.
The bill requires each drug that's imported from Canada to meet FDA standards and that the FDA would have to approve the state's program. State Representative Brian Harrison of Waxahachie served in the Trump administration, which allowed states to create these programs.
Most API, or active pharmaceutical ingredients, are already imported from abroad. The overwhelming majority, I think close to 80% of it, is already imported. That's the stuff in the pill that is doing the thing that it's supposed to be doing in your body.
Kelly Anderson is hoping for relief soon.
I spend so much money on getting prescriptions and insurance-wise that it would be so amazing to get a wholesale price of all the different medicines I have to take.
As for potential savings, the Texas House did not include any estimates in its analysis of the bill. The Office for the Bill's author pointed to other states that have proposed similar programs. Florida estimates its state agencies could save $150 million. Colorado says patients and employers there could save 65%.
Save more than half. We like the number. Colorado have any examples of medications people are saving money on right now?
Well, they've got a large list of medications, and I can show you one example. Let's take the EpiPen. Colorado says the price here in the U.S. is $265. Importing it from Canada would cost $91, a 66% savings. Colorado, Florida, and other states are still waiting for approval from the FDA. If approved by the Texas Senate and ultimately the FDA, the state would have to come up with its own list of medications that it would import from Canada. I'll place this entire list from Colorado on our story and our website, cbsnewstexas.com.
And everybody can read it at their leisure.
Yeah, good information, Jack. Thank you so much.